Gear up montage. Today we are embarking on a journey. Project Move the Threshold. There's got to be a better name. Now, I am going to say something that's very triggering for a lot of you. I am a runner. I am on the internet, and I am now a certified coach. I know. Me. But I want to let you know I do one-on-one coaching. That's it, okay? So what I'm about to tell you is not like, do this, 7 things you're not doing. Like, this is just part of my coaching philosophy and plan, and something I'm doing with my runners and myself. Yeah, I'm coaching myself. Gotta show proof of concept. Okay, so last month I ran the Boston Marathon in a time of 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 37 seconds. And what I've been doing since then, well, a week after that is when I got back into running. I did some easy running. Then I did a couple of weeks of the most mileage I've ever run, all very easy. Some aerobic base building. Melting in this Texas heat. Talking to you, son. Not sustainable. So we transitioned into what I'm calling a bursting phase, because I'm bursting back into speed. Now, I work with a lot of midlifers, okay, because I am myself a midlifer, and the focus is the marathon. So when I say what I'm about to say, keep in mind, this is what I'm doing with them and myself. Midlifers tend to sign up for marathon after marathon after marathon after marathon and plateau. And some of them will realize, well, I got to periodize my training. I know I'm supposed to do 5Ks. Let me sign up for 5K training. That's what I did last year. Well, I think when people run 5Ks, they're trying to say, if I run a faster 5K, I'll be faster at the marathon. And really what they mean is, if I'm a faster runner overall, then I will be faster at the marathon. But you don't need to run. Hot take, son. You don't need to run a 5K to get faster. You can, for a lot of midlifers. Now, if the 5K is your distance, that's what you want to run. You're gonna have to do the 5 by K. But last year, I didn't run 5 by K. I didn't do 20 times 400, and I got faster. Hill sprints. Yeah, I know. Trending. You thought you were gonna make it out of this video without some trending runner influencer bull, but hill sprints. Love me some hill sprints. Short ones, bursts, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Also, fartlek, where you're just going like 1 minute on, 1 minute off. Things like that, bursting. And so this is where I am now. I'm in a bursting phase, and threshold running, God forbid we say tempo in the Jack Daniels sense, is part of the equation. It's broken though. A lot of broken ones. So like today is 14 miles. It's my long run. And inside of it, I'm gonna do 6 by 1 mile with a 1 minute break. Now that is the Kafuzi special, 6 by 6 minutes with 1 minute rest. And he never claimed it as his own. Every time it's brought up, he's like, guys, that's Jack Daniels. It's Jack Daniels' deal. But my threshold pace, I ran a 20-minute tempo, threshold in the middle of the week, and it was a 5:58. So my threshold pace is about 6 minutes anyway. So I'm just gonna run the mile. That is my starting point. This is my litmus test. This is like me at the gym doing my max lift to see where I'm at. And over the course of the next 4 months, well, actually 5 months, I have a month of bursting. Then I'm gonna move to what is called a bridge phase. The goal of the bridge phase is gonna be to move that threshold by progressive overload, peaking with a half marathon. So really it's like, okay, you call it a bridge phase, but it's really a half marathon block. Because mid-October, I'm gonna run the Sugarland Half Marathon. Anyway, that's the plan. That's how we're going to move the threshold. Then I'm gonna transition into my race specific phase, which is the marathon. And I don't intend to get a lot faster in the marathon block, but I do plan on extending the fitness that I have to cover that distance. Work is calling me. One moment. So the marathon specific block, what does that look like? Well, that's why I'm filming this. I'm gonna take you along the journey in this series through the rest of the bursting phase, into the bridge phase, into the marathon specific work. All right, and lastly, before we get into the work, I just wanted to say a little thing about coaching. Coaching is more than just the plans. And as far as the plans go, like, it's not, I like to say, running isn't rocket science, it's running science, but it's about relationships. That's why I do one-on-one coaching. I don't just do stock plans about helping other people become better runners and better people. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. I'm working with about 10 midlifers right now. Mostly midlifers. There's the young buck in there. Dude's got some wheels. I am so excited to see them smash their 5Ks. Some dude's got like 3.5 mile race. It's kind of weird, but half marathons. And then they all got like fall marathons lined up. So I do have a couple spots for the one-on-one ready to go. But anyway, we gotta get into this threshold workout here. Let's see what our paces are today.
Do you think of me when all the rest are gone?
All right, first rep done, 1 minute break. It was a 6:03. It feels like 80 degrees. It's a little bit later in the morning. It's humid. I imagine it's going to slow down as I hold comfortably hard pace. All right, second rep, 6:07. I am gonna move over to some shade for the last 4 reps because there's no protection out here. Just getting burned up. All right, I gotta shower and get to work. Guys, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification. Follow along the journey on this Move the Threshold project. I really gotta come up with a name for that.